Okay. So as you can see here, this is my GE file, and DE means daily English and BE means business English.
Mm.
So if you open that, you can see, is the size okay
Okay
or
lang po.
too small? Yeah. Example, the demo or the class is 2 o'clock.
Mhm.
There's a time that you will spend on ice breaking, 4 minutes. Actually, you will start with tech check. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Like
Mm.
that. And then ice breaking, introduce yourself, blah, blah, blah. But it's better to see the material.
Mm.
It's just like our website. Then you can just spend time, 4 minutes on ice breaking, and then 30 seconds on useful phrases and so on. You can see here there's warm up question and
Mm.
just have follow up questions here. Then vocab, 10 minutes. There are approximately five, spend maybe 2 minutes each, depending on the number of vocab. So it's up to you how you manage your time here.
Mm.
You can actually adjust the time, but
Mhm.
no more than 20 minutes here. So
Mm.
if example, you added 5 minutes here, then you see that the total time would
Mm.
be 257. Now, is it that? Yeah, 5 minutes, 257. So I suggest at the beginning on your demo, stick to this time.
Mm.
Okay. What I did was when I did a vocab, there's only one word that's a little difficult. It's broadcasting because it's a noun. It's not a verb.
Mm.
So prepare for that. Okay. You will see expressions, dialogue, role play, discussion, class evaluation. Okay. And you can better understand this when you see the website later on. So you can also see BE time, the same, but a little longer in the vocab of
Mm.
business English. So leveling isn't like it's similar to band score IELTS, but then what I can share with you to easily assess the student, because this is CEFR. So if you open level 5, it's just like the band score 5 of students in IELTS. So
Mm.
the band score 5, they can give you simple sentences in a very basic manner, right? They
Mm.
can express in a very basic manner. So it's the same here. Level 5 is like that. So it's just like your benchmark, whether you go up higher level or go down lower level. If the student cannot express himself or herself in complete sentences, simple sentences, tsaka ka na bumaba ng level
Mhm.
4. So, but then if the student have like, more upgraded expressions or words, then tsaka ka na tumaas. Then you can check the other descriptions of the level here. Okay, it's just a screenshot, so it's very, very easy. Um, I uploaded demo files here that you can watch. One is teacher Leia. This is her daily English demo.
Mhm.
The grade isn't great. It's 83. It's okay. Teacher Leia's BE is better. I think it's 87. You can see
Mhm.
the form here. So the form, andyan na rin yung BE and DE.
Mm.
You see, if I open that, you know how to look at it, right? So
Mhm.
perfect score is 10. 7 is the score.
Mhm.
So ano yung na-miss niya, it'll be in red.
Mhm.
Then this is how you can have a better demo, because you have a sample and then you can improve on that,
Mm.
right? So you see that vocab for, I'm not sure if this is BE or DE, but you see it's 12 to 15 minutes, and then proper time management, no more than 20 minutes.
Mm.
So siya, I think nag-over siya. You see, 10:14,
14.
10:35.
Mm.
So nagkaroon siya ng deduction. A little lang naman. Expressions, you can see here how you, because Expressions is only 3 minutes. Pinag ko siya sa 3 minutes. You can give some corrections on mispronounced words, grammatical mistakes, and then usage scenario of the expression. You can see that when you see the website sample test page. Okay. I think in the vocab, you also, sorry, going back, you also need to give or teach at least, sino? Is this you?
Hindi po.
May nagre-review. Teach at least 3 new words and phrases in the vocab. So meaning to say, while you are teaching the vocab, it will be your contribution related to the vocabulary. What will be
So, wala
your,
po yun sa system.
wala sa system, it'll be coming from you.
Okay po.
So, but there will be some points. Okay? Pag wala, minus points kay teacher. Got it? So that is vocab and discussion, because you also need to suggest here some new words and expressions. See here? So in the role play, there's no script. So you will have to be the lead and say, mamaya I explain ko better, but it says here during the role play, if they did very well, you have to praise your student. And then if there's some mispronounced words or grammatical, any error, just try to correct. And then there's also class notes to, let's say, you said like this, it's better to say like that in full sentences. Okay. So, and then for discussion, yun lang. I mean, what I wanted you to look for here is how can you make your scores higher, make the class better. It's all here. So check it out. Okay. You should end with homework. Just mention there's a
It's in
homework.
their system po din po ba yung homework?
Yeah.
Okay.
No need to discuss the homework though. Sasabihin mo lang that there's homework.
Mm.
So that's just an example. You can check also for both BE and DE. And then Teacher Elena is one of the natives that I handle. She just demoed on Daily English. You can watch it if you want. Score is 80 plus then. So you can watch it here.
How long po yung like every class?
50
rin.
50 minutes.
50 minutes then.
So once you familiarized yourself with, the CFR and then the flow of the class, which is here, the one that I just showed you, BE and DE demo files. Actually, ito hindi mo pa kailangan kasi this is a record of existing teacher who had a job interview, post-grad interview. So sample classes na to. Okay, what else? Yun lang. Then what I'll do is I'm going to show the website already. So you remember the test page when you did your demo, or should I give you the test page?
Is it okay pag I'll ask for the test page?
5:30 pa dadating. Ulit-ulit na. Wait a minute. Did you have any internet issues using Groove?
So far po, wala.
May mga teachers kasi na they're having problems. Okay. So what I'll do is send to you the login details, the test page. So there are 3 websites that we use, right? You can open any of the 3 and then log in the details.
po.
Sino pa ba yung isa? Christine. You can have your backup na, no? This coming
This,
28th. Our salary date is
28.
28. Because you're gonna be busy if you transfer to GE.
Okay po. Actually, still waiting pa po for what's this, to be delivered kasi through online ko po siya inano.
Okay. Yeah, it's okay. So anyway, you can enter. You can enter the test page. I'll also enter the test
Okay.
page. Wait a minute.
I'll
iPhone
open.
0. Steve. So what I'm sharing with you is I just opened the website. Testy. EP1. Sign in. Can you see from your side?
I can see it po.
Okay. So you just wanted to go to one date to see the test student, and that'll be January 29. January 29. Future booking. So this one is the test student, GE and BE. GE Daily English, BE Business English. So I'll open one similar to IELTS. So 1, 2, 3, teaching plan GE. Click one time. This is where you do your demo. So daily English, business English. Clickable yan. So from daily, i-click mo lang yung business kung tapos ka na sa daily. So this is the student. Click one time, sightseeing. What time's your next class, teacher
Next
Kathy?
class po, around wait, double check ko lang po. 7 PM pa po or
7
7:30?
p.m. Okay, we still have some time.
I'll just
Just
make
have an
I'll just
alarm, just so you
make sure
don't
po.
miss it. So this will be done in 10 minutes.
For the demo po ba?
No, my demo. My
Ah,
demo to you.
okay
My
po.
demo to you. So you start here. As you begin the class, you share screen. Your video is on. Can you hear me? Tech check. Right? And then introduce yourself. You know
So
it
this
already. Ice breaking.
will be seen by the student po.
Yes, yes. Share screen now. So as you share screen, you will type here. This is where this is your class notes. So any mistakes you have to reflect it here. But I suggest meron kasing isang evaluator during the warm up. Sabi niya just on obvious mistakes because anyway during ice breaking you're still trying to connect the student so with the student. So basically, if you do a lot of corrections, baka you will fail to connect at the beginning, especially the first class. So maybe you can focus on just the obvious mistakes first. Okay. So when the student, you will ask your student to introduce himself or herself, then this is the time that you type here. What's your name? Are you working or studying? What are your hobbies? What's the reason why you're studying English? And what's your grammar focus? Not grammar focus, but language focus.
Mm.
Okay. So as you move on, these are some useful phrases that you can use in class. I'm sorry, I don't understand. So few seconds. Then this is just a topic that you'll talk about. It's about sightseeing. No need to talk about the content.
Mm.
It's up to you. But for me, I didn't touch the content. Um, I proceeded to warm up. So you will follow the timing that I shared with you. So in the warm up, it's just 4 minutes if I remember correctly. So there's ice breaking time and then warm up time. Here, it's just important that you have a follow up question. So, do you like sightseeing? So, because it's a conversation, right?
Mm.
So, it's not like one question, one answer. So, follow up question, like you're talking to your friend, something like that. And then once you're done, then here comes the vocab. The only difference between when discussing vocab in daily English is you can start or you should start by showing the picture and then you relate it with the vocab. Why? Because it's very obvious to
Mm.
just check out the picture and it's easy to understand the vocab. Unlike in business English, meron kasing word na let's say hesitate or greet, then you will start with a word and then that's when you relate the picture. Yun lang main difference. But basically, they're similar. So here, as you can see, there's a meaning of a postcard, but we're not here to just read. So teacher, you have to equip yourself with synonyms of the vocabs.
Mm.
So to easily explain to your student what it is. Okay. And then once your student already understand it, then you can ask your student, so now can you make a sentence using postcard? Then there's a student that don't understand sentence. So be ready with either you create your own sentence, just to give an example, or show the translation, Google Translate Chinese English.
Mm.
Very rare, but be ready just in case you need. There are only 3 websites that you can use. It's the same in IELTS.
Mm.
So by do for images, make sure be careful showing maps. Hopefully you don't show any maps because if you see
Mm.
Asia, andun na yung
Mm.
sensitive issues. So wag yun. Also be very careful on Hong Kong. You know it, right?
Ah.
You passed already. So, and then ask the question. So again, no reading of sentence. Kasi may mga teachers na even if I say, come up with your own, ask your student to come up with a sentence, nagre-read pa rin. I don't know why. Please remember. Okay, and then ask the question. You remember that it's just 10 minutes for DE, right? But you can extend a little bit.
So
Okay,
don't
so
read the
the
meaning, but just
sentence,
show.
don't read the meaning.
Mm.
So just explain it in your own words or have some synonyms
Mm.
to explain the words. You see how easy it is? Souvenir. Yeah. So then you can make use of a picture, which you already have here, right? So that's vocab and then dialogue practice. For dialogue practice, you know it. We looked at the form, right? So mispronounce, you will just say, you will be Bob, I'll be Nina. And then here, there's like a comprehension check. So since dialogue practice is, I think, 10 minutes, let me see, further discussion. Dialogue practice is 8 minutes. Let's say you're done in 4 minutes. So then you can exchange the roles. Okay.
Mm.
Mm. And the role play, as you can see, there's no script. So you will have to lead the student for you to do the role play. Okay. And if there's no mistake, you can praise your student here. Oh, you did very well. There's no mispronounced words. Sentences are good, like that. Okay. If you have time, because 9 minutes, right? Then you can exchange the roles. So, meaning to say, you're very free to do how you conduct the class. Okay. Discussion, you will have to introduce two new words and expressions. Just ask the question. You don't need to finish everything. Just have follow up questions, like discussing with a friend. Okay. Um, as you go on, Teacher Kathy, whatever mistakes you have to reflect it here. As you can see here, you said like this, it's better to say like this in sentences.
Mm.
Okay. And that's it. So there are some materials that has assignment. You will just say, okay, you can see an assignment here. You can review on your own. In case you have questions, then feel free to ask me in the next class. Okay. But you don't finish here, because after discussion, you need to evaluate your student here.
After every class.
Uh, yeah, after every class. For the
Mm.
first one, because this one is an EP
Ah.
class. It's an EP class. So how do you do assessment? Click one time. Okay, let's say it's loading, right? Then have some ad lib that, when you were doing this and the role playing, blah blah blah, then you were very good in mag-adlib ka kasi.
Mm.
Especially at night, I found that it's a little laggy. Yeah,
Mm.
you see, it took like what, a minute
Minute,
to
almost
load.
a minute.
A minute to load.
Mm.
So have something so that hindi kayo nag-aantay lang, especially if it's an EP class. Okay, you can expect it like, okay, this one will load a bit. Let's wait a bit. Let's wait a bit. While waiting, you were very good in ganon. Magsabi ka na lang ng konting comment. And then
Mm.
this one is clickable. So level 5, as I've mentioned to you, you can go higher. And then since you're screen sharing, you can explain a bit if you like.
Mm.
You will know how to do this when you did the actual class with your student. You will know, okay, the grammar, we can improve it by blah, blah, blah. So then you can check it out, check it out and then click. And then once you're done, submit. You see how easy it is because you have 3 minutes to do this, unlike in IELTS. Submit and go back here. Hindi. It's kind of lagging a bit. Or maybe it's my computer too. I don't know. I'm not sure. You can check it out on your own too. Yeah. So that will tally in an overall score, level 7. Then you can say your overall score is 7, and good performance, strengths, and weakness. So you did very well in the blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And then these are the points to improve on.
You can like typing this while discussing
Yes,
it to the student, miss,
correct.
right?
Yes. Yes. So once you're done, save. Because if you fail to save it, all the class notes will be gone. Okay. And like Word, these are your Hindi ko alam saan nila nakita yung ano, yung color. I don't know where it is.
It's a bit different po sa...
Kasi may color eh. You see, this is bold. This is the size. More text.
I think that there
Ah,
is sa baba.
this one, right?
Sa
Background
sa
color.
background. And then
But
lang
where's the
yung...
color?
This one, A.
The
That
A?
one pa. Apa.
Oh, okay. What did I press? This one? What did I press? Paano
This
ko
one.
lumabas?
That's A. Did you click A with this one
Ah,
po?
when I
Yeah.
click this. Oh, okay, okay. I've been teaching business. Ngayon ko lang to na-discover. Okay. So you can use that, make it bigger, bold, and make it attractive for your student. So that
Like this
because
is like a blank page po, di ba?
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
So because what's gonna happen is that at the end of the class, let's say I'm level 5, then I'm going to read your notes so I can review about this topic. Oh, what are my mistakes? I said it like this, teacher corrected me, and then what are the new expressions that you taught me in this topic? So this is my take. I mean, ito yung i-review ko about this topic. So how do you go back to, because you're going to have a demo and the other one, then that's daily, this is business. Click this, greeting a new employee. You can also do prepare your page before having a demo. Fix it. Oh,
I tried to open po the page. Like
yes,
we
go ahead.
we can't, like there's no sample like ET,
This
right?
is an ET class. It's an ET class. Yeah. So it's the same, right? You're going to have one evaluator. You will still do the tech check again, introduce yourself again, and have your student introduce again. Even if you already know the name, you'll do everything again. Got it?
Mm.
Assuming that it's a different student.
So related po sa about the student, like reason for like studying po
Oh,
ba?
what about
This one like under the category of like about student, like name, work, study, hobby. Reason is related to like their reason for
studying English?
study English. And then
Yeah.
you mentioned about language focus, Miss, about this
Yeah.
focus is
Yeah.
about...
It's just like what is the same as reason, but focusing on, say, um what whenever there'll be presentation, I that's the focus. Or let's say I'm handling foreign clients, then interaction with foreign clients.
Mm,
That's the focus. Remember, this is not IELTS,
mm,
so not just language in general, but mostly about communication. What is like what's apart from the reason is what do they where do they need the help most, in what aspect of their professional life.
okay pa.
So we're about to end. I will just show you that it's the same. Warm up, vocab. You see that when you start with, let's say, this word, uh, it's not easy to start with a picture. So once you understood, the student already, you already clarified the meaning of hesitate. That's when you use the picture to relate to the word. So baliktad siya. It's opposite how you present DE. But that's the only difference. So this is the vocab, expressions, you know it, and then role play, discussion, homework. No need to discuss homework. So use it as a tool to say, I hope to see you next time. Especially if you have questions about what we discussed, then you can access that in here because naka siya naka bullet points from the class of the student. Okay, so there will be post-grad and job interview, but what you as a teacher, you can shift from daily to business, but you cannot shift from post-grad to this too. So in case, let's say galing sa post-grad, you can say, TA, this student, class ID, please totally transfer from post-grad to business, depending on the request of your student. So
Mm.
let's say this ET student already enrolled with you. You will be the one to add the annual material here. So annual material business, what's the level? Click 10 topics. Send. 10 kung 10 yung biniling course.
Mm.
Yung makikita mo naman sa system mo. Okay? That's all. Submit. Questions? How to complete the class. I think I will just give you a screenshot on how to complete the class. Just remind me, pag after the demo, tas magsa-start ka na, then there's just a button to press. I think. When you start na lang, I'll show it to you. I have some screen. It's just complete and save, something like that. It's very easy because I'll be joining the new teachers in a GC that has that information. Questions, Teacher Kathy?
So far, everything's clear pa.